your girl Maria, and we are back with more reactions. This one is Sabaton Talvisota, and I'm doing this one because we finished reviewing the Sabaton History Channel, and this is a song associated with that war, and I thought it would be really cool to kind of like do that. Like anytime we hear a Sabaton song and we know that they sing about different wars, I really want to know the history of the war that they're talking about, because it would be really like just interesting, and it's piquing my interest to learn about these things, as I've never actually learned about these different types of wars. And so I think like whenever I get a Sabaton request, uh, like I would ask that whoever's requesting the song uh, tell me where it is on the History Channel for them, because I'd like to do them both in tandem so we have a better appreciation. I think I would have a better appreciation for the song personally if I understood what the war was about. And as much as I like to have you guys tell me about it, I found the video about the Winter War so informative that I would like to just continue that trend if it's okay with you guys. I hope it's okay with you guys. I think it would be amazing. Anyway, I don't want to waste too much time. You guys already know I'm going to link ways for you to show love and support to the artist and or myself if you so choose to do so. You can show support and love, and you know you want to anyway, so just check the description box below and it will be there for you, okay? At the very least, make sure you do it for the artist and help them grow their channel. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get started. And by the way, this is a lyric video. I didn't find an actual video, so just putting that out there. The Art of War. Isn't that an actual book?
Russia's on the road to ruin Kremlin for the certain to win, sent away an army to the west. Blizzard rain the ground were chosen, snow was deep and hell were frozen, Stalin was eager to invade. The thoughts of the mighty possessed, and not of his foe. Rage of winter rise, nation's pride, all was yours, strike away hers. Fight, hold your ground, winter war, reinforce the line.
I will say this though, like Finland being, I don't know if ready is the right word to use, but mobilizing quickly might be a better term. And the fact that they knew what they were going to do, that they had their strategy in place. And I have to wonder, is it because of the general who came out of retirement? I forget the name, I'm sorry. They said it in the video, I can't remember. I'm terrible with names anyway. So, but the general who came out of retirement for the Finnish army, like, was it his, like, I imagine it was his strategy, right? I have to say that the way that they used the land to buffer everything that happened was pretty genius. I mean, that's like big props for that, because that's pretty genius to do. Let's keep going.
Cocktail in hand, no fear of their tanks. Death or glory, rise.
anything else, they said it was the coldest winter at the time in recorded history. Just my entire body just freezes over thinking about that, and you had to fight in those conditions. And it's very cool. Like I see what they're doing with the lyrics. They're really kind of giving you a play by play of what happened during that war with Finland. Like they were invisibles. They did the Molotov cocktails. They were not afraid of the tanks. They were gonna, you know, fight back or and um, win or die trying, right? So I'm also very surprised that there was very few casualties on the Finland side because they were smaller, um, and that they took out as many people as they did from the Soviet Union. I mean, that's between 200 250,000 dead. That doesn't include the wounded. That's what they said in the video. So I, yeah, that's pretty interesting. To me, that's interesting anyway. So I love this lyric video. This is a good lyric video. One of the better ones I've seen.
A slice of a knife to a throat, and the blood turns to ice. Talvisota, race, nation's pride, almost yours. Strike it where it hurts.
Yeah, they did.
Fight, hold your ground. Winter war, reinforce the line. Rise, nation's pride, almost yours. Strike it where it hurts. Fight, hold your ground. Winter war, reinforce the line.
I gotta say, like, totally new appreciation for the music, um, just because I have that background. So that's really cool that, and I hope you guys continue looking at this stuff with me because I'm sure whatever they didn't mention in the history, if you guys haven't checked it out, I'll put it in the video somewhere on here. It'll pop up in a little bit. But I think it's really interesting. And I really hope that if there's anything that they didn't mention, that you guys can put it in the comments. Like, I think it was a very detailed video on the history of that war. And does it go through every little detail? Probably not. I mean, it's a war. You're not going to explain an entire war in 13 minutes, which is what the length of the video was, like almost 13, 14 minutes in there, from the History Channel. But just if there's anything else that was maybe not mentioned, like let me know in the comments. I'm very interested. It has piqued my interest for sure. It has piqued my interest. But this was super. Um, I'm looking at this from a different lens. The song, and I can appreciate so much that all of these songs sound very military. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like I said, I've said this before. I don't categorize them as a rock band. I categorize them as something totally different because do they sound like rock? Sure, but they're not singing about like just anything. They're singing about war. Like it's like a history rock band, which is kind of cool and original and neat. Um, but anyway, again, guys, let me know what you want to hear next, and let me know what this corresponding, History Channel video is. If you can. If you can't, that's fine. But I'll see if I can find it. But I'd love to hear more about it. And Yeah, this is such an interesting way to do this, and I'm learning so much, and I'm like so tickled about that. I can't even begin to tell you guys how excited I am actually to see both sides of that coin, like the history and the song, and have that appreciation, the correlation as well. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys like the content, you already know what to do, and you know you want to do it. So it'll be in the description box below. Don't forget. Meanwhile, live your lives fabulously, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.